Most info creators will think they need to get millions of views and sell directly to that audience on short form platforms, and that's why they struggle to get coaching clients or high ticket buyers for their online services, selling their skill and then selling their expertise and selling their knowledge. And in this video, I want to prove to you that that's not the right strategy if you want to get high ticket buyers. I want to show you the micro viral reels method that I'm using to get 4,307 leads per reel. I'm going to prove it to you that it's easy inside this video. I want to run over the actual strategy, the actual video breakdown itself, and then how to move that into a long-term sale. So let's get straight into it. And just before we get into the video, I want to prove to you basically that this strategy works. As you can see right here, if I scroll down, you can see all the testimonials that we've got working with personal branding clients, helping them add an extra 0 to their personal brand following and helping them add an extra 0 to their revenue. And again, these are all the results and people that we've worked with. And as you can see right here, it genuinely gets real results. We've collected cash, we're helping people make money, helping people sign their dream clients. It's genuinely working. The first thing is that for us to be able to get high ticket buyers through our content, through our personal brand, we need these three things. We need to have someone to trust us, we need someone to see us as an authority so they're following us for a reason that they can get value from, and they need to believe that we are authentic, we are ourselves, we are one of one, we are who we say we are. So once we have that, a lot of creators then will just try and go viral. They'll try and get 6 million views and they just assume that 0.0001% of their audience will convert and they'll make 100k. That's just not how it can go. It genuinely can be that you'll get that many views and still make no sales because the people that you'll be bringing in aren't qualified. They aren't the right fit for what you have to buy, and they don't trust you. They don't have these three things built up from a viral video with you. So this is what we do instead. This is the actual strategy that I've used. These are my videos, as you can see right here. I'm going to actually break down some of the videos. I want to break down the actual strategy that we're using. The correct strategy to implement instead is going what we call micro viral. So you're still going viral, you're still getting lots of views, you're getting a lot of attention, but it's in a micro niche specific area that you can be the perceived top of. That's what you want to be able to position yourself as. Position yourself as one of one, a niche of one, but at the top of a certain game where you are seen as the go-to person. And it takes a simple storytelling structure that you can implement into your short form videos to be able to position yourself at that level, to use your story to be able to do so, to be able to attract your ideal followers, that then a subset of those ideal followers will be your ICP for your high ticket offer. Okay, so this is the actual strategy. As you can see if I zoom in right here, these videos, this one has 72k, this one has 91k, this one has 63k, and they all have a huge amount of likes and a huge amount of comments, right? In a second, I will show you the kind of long form strategy of where we're basically pushing those comments down into the whole kind of rest of the funnel. I'll break all of that down for you in just a second. But first of all, we need to actually understand how we can get those comments. Like, why are we being able to get those comments? And if you fail to kind of implement the strategy correctly, it's a big consequence. You know, you've probably seen this people, you're scrolling on your feed and they're just trying to sell you something straight away. You know, they're really trying to get you, like they're really kind of trying to force you into commenting for a lead magnet or comment a specific word, or literally trying to get you to buy their offer straight away. I've done it in the past as well, and I know how damaging it can be. And that's the problem if you don't implement this correctly. So pay attention here, and I'll break down the structure that you can implement into your videos. And if you do so correctly, you will get a lot of comments like this as well. We've seen it work with our clients, and I want to break it down right now. It comes down to this framework right here: hook, old belief, story on failure, the change, new belief, story on success, and then selling the implementation. All of our short form videos have to start with hook, of course, that's just how it goes. The goal of this hook is to be able to interest someone in the promise that we have for them, in the value, in the outcome that we'll get for them. That outcome will either be a specific place that they want to get to or a current situation that they want to get out of. This framework is a story selling, real structure. It's a story selling structure. I didn't say that wrong. It's actually story selling. So it's selling through stories. But what we're selling specifically is the belief system. We're not selling them a specific product or a service. We're selling them the belief system that they need to be able to have success with it. That's one of the reasons why this works so well. That's why belief is such a big part of this. So before we can actually change their beliefs, sell them on a new belief system, we have to get their attention with the right pre-frame. So our hook needs to be able to set up that the person is going to be able to watch the video with these two things. No one else says this. People are just telling you to say random shit and try and get everyone to watch your videos. But again, we're going micro viral niche, okay? We're going micro viral. You know, we don't want to get everyone watching our videos. So our hook needs to have these two components in. It needs to have curiosity and it needs to have direction. This means that our hook will set up up the video in a specific direction and make it really clear to our ICP, to someone watching our video, our ideal follower, that our video is heading in this direction. So that person can consciously sit and, unconsciously, their mind will decide if they genuinely want to watch that video because they understand their situation the best and will then understand whether they will get the value that they're looking for out of that video. So that's what we want our hook to be able to set up. Curiosity, so they, direction, so they know where the video is heading, but then curiosity because we haven't answered the actual question on how they're going to get that outcome yet. So focusing on those two things where we're helping someone either get out of a current situation or get into a new situation by building up direction on how we're going to be able to do it, and then building up curiosity so they keep watching the video on actually how we're going to deliver that. The rest of this framework, so all the way down from old belief into story onto success, is the actual part of how we're going to be able to do that for them. And it follows a really simple, just change framework. The first thing I want you to understand about storytelling, because I've mentioned this and either you've seen people talking about it before and seen how complicated they make it seem, or you've never heard of it before and you're a little bit confused. People love to big up and make storytelling more complicated than it needs to be. Storytelling is simple as fuck. Storytelling equals change. That's it. If you think of your favourite movie, they come down to one moment of change that the whole movie is about. Every hour or hour afterwards is just context to make you feel something based on that change. It's just context to wrap a story, an actual emotion around that specific change, okay? So change is story, and that's all we're selling here. That's why storytelling works so well in marketing, because the goal of marketing is to get someone to buy something which is going to help them change. So storytelling can be implemented into marketing to get someone to change. That's why this works so well. If you like that, subscribe to this video because that's exactly what you talk about. Storytelling in marketing. Many people are sleeping on this, especially for social media, growing as an info creator or selling information or growing as a creator. Story selling is the vehicle. This channel is all about that. So let me explain to you now how you can implement it into this video. First of all, obviously hook. Someone's now watching our video because they know they're gonna get something out of this video and they are genuinely interested in that now. Now we need to build up the current situation that they're currently in, the pain that they're currently in, and our goal is to create a gap between where they currently are and where they want to be. This is just normal buying psychology. This is normal sales psychology, all right? So the way we're gonna do that is speak to our viewer how they speak to themselves, with the goal of this being not to make them understand the problem, but make them feel understood, because they're going through the problem that they want to be changed. So we are going to help them understand that we know their problem really well because we've been in their situation. Tell them that with the old belief. So the old belief that they're currently using is a belief that they hold true to themselves. It's a limiting belief that we know as the guide, as the person who's been down the road that they are trying to go down. We know it's a limiting belief, but them as the hero of the story going through that road, they yet don't know that it's the wrong belief to have. So that's why we need to be able to be the ones that can go into their story, be the guide of their story, and show them that this belief that they hold is going to lead them to failure. One that I use very commonly is that a lot of people will think, I used it at the start of this video. You came to this video thinking you need to go viral and get as many views as you possibly can to be able to grow online. I said that's the old belief. I told you the story on failure, how that led to not success, not being able to sell. I led you to a change, and now I'm leading you onto a new belief and telling you the story of success. I'm going to briefly talk through the rest of this framework, and then I'll show you some of my own examples of how it can be applied. This then, so you characterize that old belief, so you say the actual phrase, what that sounds like to them, whether it's, no, cardio kills gains, no, I don't think that business model is going to work for me, no, I need to post every single day or the algorithm's going to hate me, whatever that limiting belief is for the specific thing that you sell. Then you need to tell the story on how that limiting belief has led to the failure that that person wants to avoid. Then you use your own story of how you've gone through that and how that failure that you experienced led you to change. How did that lead you to a moment where you learned something new? Someone taught you something new. You tried something new and then it succeeded. Okay? This is when you adopted your new belief system, which you're going to characterize in a sentence, and then tell them the story of the success on that, of how they can see it for themselves. And then finally, what you're going to be able to do is say, comment the word and I will send you the thing that helped me allow to do that. And what we're sending them then is a lead magnet, which again sells them deeper on this belief system. I'll get onto that in just a second. I want to run over the long form nurturing method about that in a second. But now that I've run through the whole framework, I want to show you how we can break down in some of my videos. So this is my personal brand. If you don't already follow, drop a follow in the description. And yeah, let me just run through some of these videos now. I might just choose one and I'll run through it. I think this one runs it through the best and in a really kind of simple way. So I'm going to run through this now real quick. You can go and watch these other videos as well if you want and see if you can spot it for yourself. And, you know, send your breakdown to me on Instagram, send any questions to me. So let me turn the music on and I'll refresh it so it's at the start.
Okay, I started my personal brand 23 months ago because of all the hype. I was told it was going to make me passive income and blow up my business.
Right there, what we've done, the first thing we've done is basically introduce the hook. I started my personal brand 23 months ago because I wanted X and because I wanted Y, okay? And now I'm introducing the but, so the pain situation that I'm currently in.
But instead, I shot 600 posts directly into the void, and it's all because I missed this one thing.
So that is the end of my hook there. I've told you where the video is going to go. You know as a viewer where this is going to go. It's probably going to lead to some sort of success. And I've also given you curiosity because I've built up, but there's this one thing that I missed. So it's very clear that you can choose where this video is going to go. This is why, honestly, it has like 5,500 comments and 6,000 likes and like 90k views, because it's powerful, okay?
I was told by all the gurus to post every day, and
That's right there is the old belief system. Literally going through hook, old belief system. I'm following this down to a T. It's crazy when you see it. People follow this down to a T. Not many people, but people at the top of their game, you can analyze their content and see its exact framework.
I did. But 600 posts later, I'd only grown to 600 followers. That was all.
There you go. First, old belief system, story on failure. Only go to 600 fucking followers. Change. That was all until one day. Crazy voice crack there, by the way. Ignore that.
All until one day. Just after I left school, I found a worksheet that was left over from one of my media classes. It was a narrative breakdown of Netflix's hit show, Stranger Things, about how they crafted this narrative.
So what I'm going through here is basically telling you the entire story that led to me be changing. And making it very clear what was my guide, what was my leader to help me understand that piece of value that I am now giving to the audience. So I can be that guide.
That got and kept the attention of their viewers and over multiple seasons. And just in the corner, it had a simple template attached to it. So with my storytelling background, I thought it'd be fun if I tried this.
A little bonus as well in here that, you know, I usually keep for my private clients is I'm dropping authority signals throughout this video. So me saying that my storytelling background, because I've been creating content for so long with my creative brain, I thought I'd do this. That is genuinely unique things to me that I can put into video to make someone understand and trust me more as an authority. So when I present them the new opportunity at the end of the video, they're more likely to go and do so. It's all about finding what those specifically are for yourself, which is something I do with my clients as well.
Myself. So after a couple hours of perfecting it and making sure it fit me, I stuck it into my content dashboard and followed it for the next couple posts. And what happened next absolutely shocked me. After 3 posts, my account started to grow 12,000.
Perfect. Now we're getting to the story of success. Okay. In this video, right, we literally it's just followed the exact same framework down to a fucking T. Exactly.
% quicker. But the crazy part is that I had done all of this without getting lucky and going viral.
Boom. New belief. Bosh. Literally every single box ticks. I bet you can guess. I bet you can guess what's going to come next. I bet you can guess.
I just found the right story to tell, and my community found me. It's absolutely incredible, and if you want the template that I use to change this, comment grow and I'll send it to you.
Bosh. So easy. So easy. It's so easy. That's the framework. Follow it to a T. Understand your audience and follow it to a T, okay? That's it. That's it. It's fucking crazy. I'm lost for words. Anyway, now I want to show you. So as soon as someone comments the word, so as soon as you can see, obviously loads of people kind of commenting the word, maybe big personal brands that you recognize in here, commenting the words. A lot of people kind of wanted this. This was a big video that helped me grow the business quite a lot. So anyway, once they've actually then commented the word, see, for example, 2,000 people commenting the word here, what I'm doing then is putting them into a mini chat sequence where I'm then sending them a YouTube video. So in this case, it's a YouTube video here when I'm deepening that new belief system that they have. It's like you've learned about something new and all you want to be able to do now is confirm that that new thing is going to be the thing that helps you succeed and actually gets to where you want to go. So what I'm doing is building up trust. I'm just spending more time with the audience, building up more value that what I'm fucking telling you isn't bullshit and it's right. I'm just filling you with so much proof, so much authority, so much authenticity, and just explain how it works. And literally just explain how it works. And what I'm doing through here is we have this very simple process that I've been installing into my clients' businesses now for a long time, is that we go from short form. So we sell someone on a belief system in short form, which then pushes them into a specific type of YouTube video, which I call the YouTube story sales letter. So we're still using the story selling principles, but then we're basically just selling someone on a complete new vehicle, a full vehicle with a lot more detail because we have more time. And then we are actually selling someone on taking the next step, which is heading to our landing page, usually a VSL landing page, because again, we can put story sales tactics into our VSL where we explain the offer. And what we're doing throughout this is taking someone through a process of being like problem aware, like so they know what they want, then they realize that they have a problem, which is where our short form video comes in. So we connect over what we want, we bring in the problem that's the reason they're not getting there, then I show them a video on how this belief system has been able to solve that so that they are now kind of like solution aware, and then we're basically moving them down into our videos, which again is reinforcing that. And then at the end of that video we're speaking to them about our product, so they're product aware, and then all the way down to our actual VSL where they're already product aware, they're warm, they're watching it, then they spend time watching our VSL, they realize how sick the offer that we have for them is, then they book on a call, and if they're fucking qualified, then they close. It's so logical. It's so logical. It makes so much sense. It's not difficult. When you think about it like this, it's like it doesn't matter what fucking funnel you have. It doesn't matter what fucking tactics you have. It's logical. If someone's qualified and they trust you because of the things you've put in your videos and because you've gone micro viral, you've built up the authority, and you've got a huge amount of lead flow, it's unreasonable that you won't get more sales. And that's why this is the exact system that we implement into our clients' businesses. All right, as you can see right here, this is actually a screenshot of my genuine landing page that you can go and check in the description right now, because we run done for you systems that run this exact system. We run a huge amount of back end stuff as well, but the main thing we do is implement and script and edit and create these videos for our clients. We find the specific parts of your story that we can then put into the sales assets that we can post on your accounts. We will write in the next, literally from today, from the day that you join us, in 2 weeks' time, we can have 2 short form videos scripted and edited for you, an entire YouTube story sales letter done for you, and the entire landing page, plus a huge amount of back end stuff that I'm not going to get into now, done for you in 2 weeks. So you can have all of this done. You know, we understand who you're speaking to, we understand and plug your stories directly into this, so it makes you one of one. So you can post the videos that only you can post. It's fucking sick. If that interests you by any means at all, literally just click the link in the description. You'll be taken to this page right here, and you can go and watch this video that runs through the offer, runs through a bit more of the story, runs through the team that you'll get as well, which is the really cool part. You get access to a team, as you can see right here, there's a couple of our team, basically just helping you grow your business, helping you scale as an info creator with the goal of helping you add an extra zero to your following, extra zero to revenue. So yeah, I'd love to be able to work with you on that, be able to help you create these videos for yourself and editing them for you as well. So it's really simple, so you can actually scale without the stress. Anyway, that has been the micro viral reels method that I've been using to get so many leads for myself and for the clients we've been working with. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a subscribe. We're really changing the game. We actually have a goal inside our business as well that I want you guys to be a part of, that is trying to scale to 1 million sold through our systems, being able to grow personal brands that are one of one and be able to optimize the back end of businesses so people can scale to, we want to be able to help our clients as a collective scale to 1 million sold through our systems to prove that people can be themselves, sell their expertise, sell their knowledge, and be truly themselves, live the life that they want to be able to live, and help other people do the same thing by selling information, by selling high ticket services to people that really make a difference. We help our clients all the way from marketing, so getting more people, closing more people, and delivering to more people as well. So we actually help them all the way across the process. We're not like some of the other agencies that will help people close loads of people and then leave them to do shit delivery on the back end. It's like, no, we actually have a real genuine goal behind this, because this has changed all of our lives, with me and everyone in the team and all the clients we've been working with as well. So if that sounds interesting to you, give a subscribe, join us, actually be a part of the team. But even if you're just following this, I really appreciate your support and respect the support. So thanks for being part of this. Thanks for being part of this revolution, this movement that we're building here. Drop a subscribe, drop a comment, drop what you want to see next, leave a like, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.